together, but it don't matter, no. Yo, what's good everybody? Apple Gohan here, back with another Sparking Zero video. Now, if you've watched some of my latest videos on the channel, you'd know that I absolutely adore ranking characters, especially the best of their respective batches in Sparking Zero. So in today's video, I decided to say f all that and rank the most diabolical, most offensive, most vomit-inducing characters to grace this game. Like, unironically, this has been the hardest video of characters to rank due to how abhorrently bad all of these guys are. But before we get into dissing and talking smack about any character, guys, please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. And let's just Mario jump sound effect right into this list. Starting out with a character that gave me nightmares when I was a kid. An amalgamation of the ugliest facial features to ever be put on a TV screen, transformed Starbon. Now, I don't know what happened to this beautiful, handsome man for this to be his transformation, but I know for a fact the Sparking Zero devs did not like this as much as I did, because they made him one of the biggest bozo transformations in the game. Although, to be fair, compared to everyone else on this list, Starbon does look like the second coming of Jesus, starting out with his false courage, an amazing ability that makes it so the first few light attacks of an enemy on you don't actually stagger you, and he does have high tension as well, which gives you some ki with a couple of stats, not too bad. Like, all of these sound fine until you realize that unless you're a super counter mastermind, you are never getting out of combos with this guy. Once you start taking those back shots, it's over. He does have an unblockable command grab, although, to be fair to him, but other than the fact that it does less damage than normal ults and that you have no instant spark to actually get it easily, it just makes it kind of like a non-factor for this big, massive bum. But since we're talking about big, massive bums, Fubuki, oh wrong ranking video, Garlic Jr. is gonna be settling right into our number 9 spot for this list. Now, I gotta get this out of the way. This man's muscles are massive. I know he got all that meat in his arms just to compensate for the fact that he absolutely sucks when it comes to having any defensive abilities. Kinda. Garlic Jr. does have his paralyzing beam, which, to be fair, does give you super armor, but this is the slowest turtle ass ability in the game that can be vanished out of, sidestep, or just broken by a heavy attack. So I wouldn't really call this a defensive ability. And then we do move on to the most misleading ability in the game, the Makio Star. This man charges up so intimidatingly, bro, flexing his muscles, getting his ki up to not even get full power. I don't know, man. He does have some redeeming qualities to him, though, unlike everyone else after him in this list. Garlic Jr. does have an unblockable super attack, Darkness Illusion, which has nothing to do with darkness or illusion, but hey, we move. His ultimate as well is a rush that cannot be blocked, sucking you off. I mean, sucking you into the dead zone. His kit has potential, alright, but him missing out on a defensive ability completely makes him really annoying to run sometimes, basically just becoming a defensive liability for you. But talking about defensive liabilities in the fighting arena of Sparking Zero, we are going to immediately go to our number 8 spot of this list, the most made character in the Dragon Ball franchise. Brown nose, boot licking, scaredy cat, Pui. You know, I would unironically rather Frieza is actually behind me and blasts me to death than actually play Kui in Sparking Zero. Even Kui himself knows that he ain't got no hands to actually throw, coming in with sleep as one of his utility abilities. I mean, me, personally, I just don't really like sleep as an ability. It's an okay heal and a non-substantial key raise for a whooping 4 ki blast stocks, bro, and very easily interruptible. Kui does have false courage, though, which does help him out a little bit, I guess. False courage on a nice speedy character like Kefla, for example, is very good, where you can like profit off of those hits not hitting you and then just immediately unleash some insane damage. False courage on a like Kui makes next to no difference for you. And the most criminal thing that this guy has done since pulling this face in the anime was the fact that both of his blast super attacks are called full power energy wave. Bro was trying to act sneaky and stick in a combo at the end right there on the second one. Nah, bro, we see you, you're your cheating ass. You will never be my goat Boruto, bro. And speaking of cheaters, we are gonna be talking about a man who was able to literally cheat death with the help of up-to-date amazing tech and the power of the well-known Big Getty. Whoa, wait. My bad. Let me see. Yeah. Mecha Frieza, sliding in right into the number 7 spot of this amazingly horrible list. Frieza truly fits in with how amazingly he actually is. Now, I don't know what parts King Cold and the doctors used to get this guy up and walking again, but that shit must have glitched out and erased every single good ability from his coding, because how are you gonna be the most well-known emperor in the universe and have finish sign as your 3-key blast talk ability? This man was literally on instant sparking mode timing, immediately pulling up a supernova ultimate on Trunks, but they decided to just hoe him worse than Goku did on Namek. Whatever. His other utility is going to be his paralyzed beam, which is a name I am not gonna try to pronounce to save my dignity on this channel. Just like Garlic Jr., it's an okay ability if you're going up against someone with reaction timing of someone who just got hit in the head by a horse. He does have an unblockable attack though, his Fissure Slash being able to eat through your guard, being a pretty solid attack to use at 3 key bars, and that's basically it. He has a basic ass supernova and a normal death beam. Gotta give it to him though, they truly encapsulated how fast Trunks killed this guy with how fast he just dies the moment someone gives you hands on him. And I don't know if you've noticed, but our last 4 picks were all villains. Well, it's about time we change it up a little bit, and there's no better pick than the hero of justice, the one who gets rid of all evil in this world, or at least just West City. Gohan! Slip of the tongue there. Great Saiyaman! Which is pretty ironic because I honestly don't think there is anything great about this guy's kit in this game other than his nice cool poses, I guess. And if you're a fan of those, then you're in luck because he has not 1 but 2 useless ass pose abilities. You want defense? You want a spark ability? Well, f you and your needs because you're getting 2 useless stat boosts. None of his abilities are unblockable, with his ult being a rush where Videl shows up, which just frustrates me because why the f is she not in her Great Saiyaman suit? Honestly, the only reason this guy is not higher on this list is because he can actually take that mask off and start being himself again, making this guy basically the most useless Gohan version in this game. And since we are on the topic of being the most useless version of yourself, making his way very slowly into the top 5 shitters of Sparking Zero, we have the one and only Fat Boo. Just look at this man smiling, bro. He for real thinks everything is a game. This is Sparking Zero ranked matches, bro. Get that grin off your face and get serious. I mean, to be completely honest, if I woke up one day and looked at my kit and I saw Sleep and Paralyzed Beam, I would start living day by day life in a delusion to try and make everything feel better for me. We have gone through like 3 Paralyzed Beam characters, and this one is no different. You are never hitting anyone with this. Damn, sorry. Yeah. Garbage! Both of his super attacks are blockable as well, although having a super Kamehameha that's chargeable can maybe come in handy to kind of throw off your opponent, but that's basically it. His ult is an explosive wave, which is very good, but guess what? You have no actual means of getting it easily, so there's no real reason to pick Fat Boo over any other form of his in this game, and it doesn't even transform into any of them, so like, what's the point? And those right there were the exact 3 words on my mind when I was looking at our 4th entry on this list. With a shiny head, amazing muscles, and a pretty goddamn handsome moustache, Napa bursts through the scene in the most boring way possible. Usually, I'd be pretty excited talking about a 4th place character, but not on this list, baby, because Napa is quite literally the epitome of boring. Just look at this whole kit. Just looking at this makes me want to vomit, because how do you, as a character, literally have nothing good? Saiyan Spirit, it's an ability, it gives you stats, and that's it. 3 key blast stocks, everybody. Then we have got Pump Up, which gives you the same stats. Again, both of his attacks are super goddamn slow, blockable, and you can get caught so easily if your opponent just dodges them when you throw them out, because for some reason he just keeps standing there even if you miss. His ult is also blockable, and it's just a basic ass beam. I don't get it, man. Like, this shit just ate through Piccolo in the anime. Why is it blockable? Only thing he's got going for him is his HP being at 4 bars, so you can maybe kinda stall with him, I guess. But enough stalling, because now we are finally making it into our top 3 worst characters in Sparking Zero, and oh boy, I can already feel the anger and names being called before I even reveal this pick right here, but let's go for it. Daima Goku. I would advise to redirect your anger into the Sparking Zero dev room who came up with this guy's kit, because oh god, they gotta have an insane hate agenda for this guy. Starting it all out with his warm-up exercise and ability that gives him some stats at the cost of 3 whole key stocks, bro. But hey, a useless ass expensive ability that does basically nothing for you is not enough? How about 2 of them then? Because this man has Sleep as his other utility ability, because you for wanting anything good on a character. Anyway, going into his actual supers and his ultimates, all of them are rushes, every single one of them. This man can't even do a Kamehameha, and none of his supers or ults are blockable. Why? But it's fine, guys. You can at least use his Ki Blast to set up a nice... And now, for our penultimate spot on this list, our second worst character in Sparking Zero's Popovich. The sheer mention of this guy's name makes me sweat and endlessly turn in my bed every single night. Your crimes shall never be forgotten, Popovich. And the devs definitely didn't forgive him, giving this man one of the most boring and useless kits in Sparking Zero. Both of his util skills are absolute useless pieces of shit. You guessed it, stat boosts. See, stat boosts are pretty good on characters that actually do damage. For a man that has some insane muscles, Popovich really does his best to tickle you as fondly as he can. And not only is he a weak bitch, he's also the greediest cunt in the game, needing 4 whole key bars for his Berserker's Crash, which to be fair is an unblockable move, but that doesn't save him from the fact that he has 2 other rush moves in his kit. Absolutely 0 beams, man. This guy is actually a bum. And he can't even spam Ki Blasts, by the way. He can quite literally only force out 1 single Ki Blast out of his weak ass key pool. At least Goku is just holding back. This man has the audacity of rocking the same M Majin Vegeta did. Only difference is that Popovich's M stands for a whole different word. Mid. But mid would be a massive compliment if it were to be the word describing our #1 spot of this list. You might have had a guess by now, and if you haven't, go down below in the comments and give me one. And while you're down there, make sure to like and subscribe to your boy, or you'll be punished to a lifetime ban of using only Popovich in ranked. But without wasting any more time, our worst unit in Sparking Zero is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Alright, I'm playing Mr. Satan. I don't think I need to talk much about why our boy Hercule is the worst character in the game. The only one DP character in the game for a goddamn reason. I will start out with his positives though. He does have an unblockable charge attack by giving you a brand new PS5 that explodes in your face. And that's it. This attack does 4k damage. He does have False Courage though. But please tell me, what is False Courage gonna do for a man who cannot stagger any goddamn character in the game? His Royal Raiment, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a stat boost which does all. It's useless. His other rush attack, Dynamite Kick, is literally a coin flip between you doing 0 damage and doing like 3k damage. The only amount of solid damage that you're ever gonna get from this guy is his ult, where he poetically jumps your ass with one of the worst characters in the game too. They were made for each other, man. But realistically, you're just getting one-tapped by a stray Kamehameha before you even get a chance to get your sparking mode with Mr. Satan. But that right there is where this list is going to end. I want to thank all of you guys for watching until the end. You get a big, massive virtual hug, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this list down below in the comments. I love to hear you guys' opinions on it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.